should have really liked you. I bet that's why I keep on thinking about you. It's a shame.
A warm welcome from the Argentine capital, Buenos Aires. We are at the El Monumental, the home of River Plate. And our live game is Belgium against South Korea. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Plays it out to the wing. They get a throw in. Gets it back. It's a loose ball. Alderweireld gets good distance on it. Hoists it high. Son Heung-min with the cross. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. No goals as yet. De Bruyne. He's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
That really should have hit the net. Alderweireld. Ki Sung-young. Ki Sung-young. Well played, he saw that coming. Vertonghen. Hazard goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Hazard, deep cross. And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Deftly done. De Bruyne. Son Heung-min. Passes it through. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, the precision wasn't quite in keeping with the quality of the strike, but there was lots of power behind it.
And it's Lukaku. Son Heung-min battles to win it back. Son Heung-min did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pumps it forwards. Hits one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Looks to slip it through. De Bruyne with a delicate ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Away from immediate danger. That'll be the final action of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
South Korea ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
South Korea can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Ki Sung-young, good challenge, he just stood firm. He's away! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Son Heung-min is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vermaelen. Witsel. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. It's come loose. Lee. Son Heung-min. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Chipped through, and in it goes! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Belgium look as though they're about to make a change. South Korea take the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lukaku. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well positioned to make that interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
South Korea, their final change. Azar pumps it upfield. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. That look says it all. All it needed was him to get hold of the ball.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels let down.
Chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Who's going to make this theirs? Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Out wide to the right. Looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And out to safety. Can he put it away? Straight at the keeper.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
Header! Harmlessly behind. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. South Korea are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on. He's scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
South Korea could not... And time is up. South Korea take the last place on the podium. It was a tough game this to get up for, but they did it, and they can take great pride in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient in any recipe, and while delighted with the win, they'll also be very pleased to have managed a shutout.
I heard you, but I still don't get it. It didn't love me, no, not really. Wait, I could have really liked you. I bet that's why I keep on thinking about you. It's a shame.
A warm welcome from the Argentine capital, Buenos Aires. We are at the El Monumental, the home of River Plate. Our live game is Belgium against South Korea. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium.